Next instrument for our discussion is this patellar hammer. This is sometimes also called as the reflex hammer or rubber patellar hammer. Okay, so this examination helps us to do the reflex examination. Now we know there are two clinical examination for reflex, focusing on the deep reflexes. So let's learn about this parts of the instrument. So firstly, you can see there is a part which helps us to hold the instrument, and there's a part which looks like a hammer. Okay, so this is a triangular head or triangular rubber head of the hammer. Okay, so basically there are three different types of hammers available in the market nowadays. This is one of those size, and this particular hammer is called as your Taylor's hammer. So in this we have a triangular shaped rubber head which has a broad end. So this is called as a broad end of the rubber head, and this is the narrow end. Okay. The broad end is reserved for all examinations which are related to the broad knee attendance which are broad, like your triceps reflex. Okay. On the elbow. This is the narrow end, which is reserved for all those tendons which has a blunt, which is a deep or narrow end of narrow end of the tendon. Okay, so all other usually reflexes like the biceps reflex, knee reflexes, or any other supinator jerks. So you can use this part. But this rubber hammer, along with the screw, it is fixed with a metallic rod. Okay, this metallic frame structure is called as the handle of the rubber hammer, patellar hammer or Taylor hammer. Okay, this is flattened. Now certain manufacturer makes a flattened handle, and sometimes it makes a cylindrical. So it's a cylindrical hammer. Now, interesting point in this hammer is that apart from doing the reflex examination, we can also do some other examinations, because inside this hammer, if you give a twist. Okay, I like this instrument because you can do many examinations with this. So if you give a twist inside this patellar hammer, you will get a pointer. Okay, so this is called as the pointer of the hammer. Now with the help of this pointer, we do examinations like cutaneous reflexes, like examination of your tactile appellation of those things that you touch on the surface of the hand and you do the examinations for this. Another interesting point to note down in the part of the rubber hammer is that if you give another twist on the distal end of this handle, you will be able to see there is a nylon bristle. Okay, it's a brush. Okay, it's a nylon brush or nylon bristle. Now it is reserved for superficial skin reflexes. Okay, if supposedly you are doing any abdominal reflex test, okay, or just you're touching out the skin and noting down whether the person is able to feel the superficial reflexes. Okay. So these are the parts of the rubber patellar hammer, and this specifically is called as the Taylor's hammer.